Hi Libra, here is a general look at your solar chart for October 2010. And first of all, may I wish you a happy birthday. The sun has come all the way back round into your sign. Now, Libra, the symbol for Libra is a pair of scales. You are the sign of the balance, that is what you are known as. And your sign is about polarities, about understanding how to balance different polarities. So you have a need really to be in good relationship. You're always looking for that ideal relationship, whether it's with a person or a place or a job, or in fact with yourself. You're looking always for that balance in relationships, and you can be very idealistic about those that you're in relationship with. Your sign is connected to the concept of justice and fairness. It's an air sign, and therefore you think a lot about things. You're very good at analysing. You are quite sharp intellectually. You can be a good commentator, a good observer. Also, you can be well placed in any situation or job where you can use your diplomatic skills, be the mediator as well. Your opposite sign is Aries, who is the warrior of the zodiac, the pioneer, the entrepreneur. So actually you partake of many of the aspects there of your opposite sign, but it's kind of on the back side of you, or your underbelly, and where Aries can be quite sort of blunt at times, and obviously quite sort of lacking in tact, shall we say. You're all about tact. You're all about diplomacy. You know that a smile and a little bit of flattery and turning on the charm is going to get you what you want. So this is, these are your weapons, really. And so working on behalf of others, you can really be good, very, very good at smoothing the path, and helping others to sort out disputes or problems that they have, because you are that interested really in the psychology, I guess, of others, and you can be very good at getting under the skin of that. But also you get flung sometimes into piggy in the middle situations, maybe when you were younger, where you are so needing to feel that equilibrium around you that you will hold and support both sides in the hope that they'll just be nice to each other, or things will be sort of more pleasant around you, because your ruling planet Venus, about beauty and harmony, loves to feel that feeling of being centered and being in situations or with people that are ugly or discordant or conflicting, you see. So you understand how to approach matters in this kind of very sort of friendly, charming kind of a way to get people to agree or to get people on your side, if you see what I mean. But this ideal about relationships, it's kind of theoretical in a way. It's like the ideal relationship hypothetically. You understand about give and take in relationships. You know, I do this for you, but then you do that for me. And if you're not getting that back, you're going to be feeling out of sync all the time. And you're very good at understanding yourself enough to know that you need to do something about that to get yourself back into balance. So your parts of the body, that's the kidneys and the adrenals and the sugar balance in the body as well. So the pancreas comes into this as well. And your colours, well, it depends on your rising sign really about colours, but flattering colours, maybe pastel colours, but It depends. If Libra is your rising sign, you know, you want to present yourself in the most attractive way possible, and you know, you'll know all about beauty tips and so on and so forth. Also physically, because your sign is to do with symmetry and equilibrium, your features can be quite symmetrical, and you're not aggressive in your approach either. If Libra is your rising sign, you know, there will be this air of bonhomie about you, which kind of opens doors for you. And your stone, the one that comes to mind, is the rose quartz at the moment. Also anything in the area of the pinks or the sort of pearly whites, or the blues as well, like maybe blue lace agate, something like that. Anyway, for this month, I think your mind is going to get clearer. That's going to be from the 4th, because there may have been a confusing situation around you and mentally in your head. This is going to be dissipating. This is going to be going away, and you should be feeling mentally more decisive onto things, sharper, clearer, busier in your head. Also maybe talking more with people, and gathering information, researching perhaps. Avoid getting scattered though, because you're going to have Mercury in your sign until the 21st, and so that means there's going to be a lot of head stuff going on as you're bombarded with maybe paperwork or other kinds of influences coming from people around you. So your head is going to be full of plans, maybe strategies, but also this actually is about education as well, and networking activities. So anyway, you could be running around more in this very sociable time as you strive to stabilize things on basic material, physical sorts of levels. So in one way that can be about cash flow, in another about property or your physical comfort zone, more energy expended related to your stuff, or what you like to make your stuff, what you like to get your hands on. And on another level, this is about, you know, your physical, your you know, how much worth, how much value you put on being comfortable, being well, and you could be doing some of this running around is to find, you know, the right person to help you with that. On another level, this could also be about your talents, your skills, and if you get things right on the physical side and strive to improve things there, then of course you're going to function better. And so some of you may be putting the focus on that, because you know that's going to lead to your being able to express your skills, what you're about in a much better way. Also, you could be uncovering or reclaiming a freer and more creative way to work. You also may have to be firmer and more proactive with others about what you require, what your needs are on these material or physical levels, and stand up for those values, those choices of yours, because you know you need that sort of security, that physical well-being. Now, over the first 2 to 3 days, you may feel a little pressured, or energy levels maybe are a bit low. And then from the 7th to the 9th, there may be more demands on you mentally or emotionally. So keep things as simple as you can and keep on an even keel. And also, there's a new moon in your sign, so it looks like there's going to be new beginnings with anything around what you know you need to do for yourself to get things more the way you'd like them for yourself, in these very sort of practical, physical sorts of ways. There may be extra expenses now. You may have to put your hand in your pocket a little bit more, but also you'll have quite an urge to get the best you can for yourself. So whether that's you going out and buying stuff, or whether that's you consulting with somebody who is the best quality person, you know, that you can find, so only you can know, and it also depends on your individual chart to know that. But definitely improvements to your health, your physical well-being, but also if that doesn't apply to you, then your comfort zone, you know, what you have around you. These are all very much in the pipeline due to the fact that Venus is going to be in this area helping you with anything which is going to fill the piggy bank, or which is going to make your living conditions better, or make you feel more secure materially, but also better physically. So that's good news. And also Venus here could, because it's going to be there for quite a while, it's going to be there until January, so that's going to help you to develop something of yourself, develop an asset, develop a natural skill, you know, start getting into doing that. And it could be that a friend just enables this for you. Some associate allows you to get your hands on those sorts of things, just helps you with that. And also, you know, a relationship could center around a financial or working environment, or a therapeutic environment, actually. Now, you'll know maybe that Saturn is in your sun sign and will be there for 2+ years, and this means that now is the time for you to really take more seriously yourself and what you need, you need to do to take on board for yourself, and that will probably translate as more responsibility. But that more responsibility that you take on your shoulders is going to help you build a world which is more in line with what you want, and how you are within, and what your purpose is about, and which mirrors more where you are at now in your life with your emotional roots. So it can be about, the home base for some of you too, and family. This is an extended period if you're getting to know what you need for this more balanced existence, but there's no rush. You've got more than 2+ years to complete this process, but by the end of it you should know yourself an awful lot better. And then until next spring, Jupiter is helping you to derive more fulfillment from a daily working situation, colleagues there, workmates, going to be more fulfilling for you. And also if you're looking for work, that bodes very well for you to be able to find the right situation, or the situation that is right for you at the moment at least. But success is due there, and others will tend to judge you, potential employers maybe, on your merits more now, and be pleased actually with your performance. So there's likely to be improved working conditions and a kind of a social life around that maybe. Or you could be studying and adding a string or two to your bow. This is again very likely with Jupiter in your working area. It means, get educated, get more of a skill set together. It could be translating like that. But also another way it can translate is improvements in health. Jupiter here, is the guardian and protector, and he is likely to open the door to somebody who's going to really help you there. And you should be looking around for alternatives if you're not happy with the present situation, either with your work or with a health situation. And when I say health, that can mean just that you want to have a personal trainer. I mean, it doesn't mean to say that I'm implying that you'll have a health problem, although with Saturn in your sign, sometimes this is the way it kind of computes, because Saturn kind of wants to ground us, slow you down, tie you down, and having maybe, a health problem can do that very nicely, thank you. and gets you to think more about what you need for yourself, and then to really put your back into getting that for yourself. So, and you know how to do that, don't you, Libra? So anyway, collaborations could be bringing more cash your way, or rather making it easier for more cash to flow towards you, or in fact collaborations will ease your sort of domestic kind of setup, or your material physical environment. And others are more likely to pay you actually for what you enjoy doing the most. So just be open and flexible in that area, and be ready to take on something that maybe you wouldn't have considered before, which is maybe a little bit unconventional, alternative, complementary as well, either for yourself or in fact you're getting in there, getting on the course and learning about that. Or in fact being the teacher to others. That's altogether likely with Jupiter, the teacher planet, in your area of work, or maybe the counselor or the mentor for others. Now, from the 24th, you may be mulling over financial opportunities and the practical, physical side of life. And that's it for October. If you know your rising sign, listen to that throw too. It'll throw another light on what I've said here, and I'll see you the next time.